Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss media access control or the MAC methods for computer networking. So in computer networking, the networking users in most of the cases share the common medium, and that medium can be wired or that medium can be wireless. And regulating that sharing is known as media access control. So, and that media access control is just like traffic rules of entering the vehicles onto a motorway. So, in this example, for instance, this car wants to enter the road, then this car, before merging into the traffic, has to follow some set of specific rules so that there should not be collision among the cars. And exactly in the same way, we also have some shared medium, and multiple users are using the shared medium, and we need to have some set of rules, and those rules are defined by MAC, a media access control methods. And examples of network which use shared media is Ethernet, and as we all know that Ethernet is a technology which is commonly used in local area network. Now, to access the shared media, we have two methods. One is called control, and second one is called contention-based. And in control MAC method, each of the participating nodes. So participating nodes means these all users which are there to share this common medium. So this is a physical medium. These all users are sharing them. So I am calling them the participating node. So in control MAC method, each of the participating nodes is given a specific time, and each node is allowed to transmit only during that time. So they already have a time, and they are allowed to transmit within that time. And in case if any particular user within the time which it has been allocated, and if they don't have any data to send, then the next node in the queue is allowed to transmit. It means that time is given to the next node which is waiting in the queue. And on the other hand, in contention based, each participating user is allowed to transmit any time. If every participating is allowed to transmit any time, it means there are some of the chances of collisions among the users' transmissions, and we have to deal with them. And to handle the collision among the users, there are two methods. One is called carrier sense multiple access with collision detection, and normally used in wired network. And second one is carrier sense multiple access with collision avoidance. And today's video, we are discussing specifically about this carrier sense multiple access with collision detection. So what happens in CSMA CD? So with CSMA, to get access to the medium, each user first detects the carrier. So what is carrier? Carrier is a signal, or carrier is a frequency. Just I'm drawing like this. So carrier is a frequency which is used to carry the information. So before transmitting, each of the participating node, whosoever wants to transmit, they have to sense the medium if there is a carrier. And if there is a carrier, it means maybe someone else is using the medium. And so for example, in this case, this user wants to transmit, then this is the responsibility of this user to sense the medium, to sense the media for carrier. And if media has a carrier, it means someone else is transmitting, and user waits before retrying to get access to the medium. So this user found that there is a carrier. It means there's someone else is using, and this node has to wait. And if there is no carrier on the medium, it means no one else is using the medium at that time, and that specific user grabs the channel and starts transmitting its own message. So this starts sending its own message. But in case If more than one user transmit at the same time, so this is critical. If more than one user transmit at the same time, then there is a chance of collisions. So the carriers may collide and there will be chances of collision. So for instance, these two users, this one and this one, these two users are transmitting at the same time, then there is a chance of collision. And collision is just making a similarity collision just like this, that there was a collision between the carrier signal and there was no message by any of the users. And in case of collision, the user who finds out the collision, that user is responsible to send a jam signal to notify other participating users. So the user, for example, that one, this user found a collision, then this user sends a jam signal to all these remaining participating users. So jam signal is going to all the users, and this jam signal makes every user to invoke a back-off algorithm. So what is back-off algorithm? This algorithm actually dictates all the users to wait for random amount of time. So that back-off algorithm dictates all the remaining users to wait for random amount of time before retrying to access the medium. And after this random time expires, each user again starts listening or sensing to the median. So they all set the random time, and once the random time for all of them expires, and that will expire at different times. And random back-off time is there to help all the users not to transmit again at the same time. Though this is important that in the next time when the user will try to access the medium, they will access the medium at random time because of this back-off algorithm, that these time hopefully will be different for all of the users. And then once this time expires, every user retry to grab the channel. So this was all about carrier sense multiple access. So multiple access means multiple users are sharing the common medium, and to access them, they sense for the carrier on the medium. So this is carrier sense multiple access. And if they detect collision on the medium, then they wait for random amount of time, and after that amount of time expires, then they retry to grab the channel to transmit their message. So this was all about CSMA CD, and I hope I was able to convey some information to you, and thank you very much for your time.